I'm gonna get me an aphid.
Don't eat me.
Oh, tasty.
Oh, no, he's got me.
Hey kids, it's me, Kit the Explorer. And who are you?
Miles.
This is Miles, and guess what? Today we have a video that's all about making fun sounds and silly faces. And parents, these exercises and silly sounds are actually to help your little ones learn how to make sounds and improve their speech. Let's start with some silly sounds. And did you know that it's easier for little kids to make sounds if you know where those sounds are coming from? Like, what sounds can you think of? Yeah, what about the P sound? How do you make the P sound? By puffing air out from your lips. Can you do that with me? Puppies!
Puppy.
Puppies start with the p sound.
I sure love puppies. How about you kids at home? I think that there's nothing happier than brand new puppies. Aww.
What about the k sound? The k sound comes from your throat right here. And what are some fun words that start with k? What about cookies? Cookies! Whoa, so many cookies. Cookies. Can you say cookie?
Cookie.
Let's see. What other sounds can we make? What about the nose sound? Nose. Can you do that?
No.
That's right. The n sound comes kind of from a vibration in your nose. And noses are really funny because noses help you sniff. And noses sneeze. Ooh, that was a good one. Can you make a sneeze at home? What about the sound made by the letter L for L? We make the L sound by putting our tongue up. La, 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 la. Now, can we say a few things that start with the letter L? Like lion and ladybug starts with the letter L. Ladybug.
Ladybugs are beautiful little insects, but did you know they're actually hunters? Ladybugs hunt little tiny bugs called aphids, and they eat them.
I'm gonna get me an aphid.
Don't eat me.
Oh, tasty.
Oh, no, he's got me. Yuck.
Yeah! You know what is a hard sound to say sometimes? The F sound. We make the F sound by blowing air between our teeth and our lips. Did you know that that's kind of how bunnies talk? They go bunnies. That reminds me of the B sound. The B sound comes from putting your lips together and then breaking them apart. Can you break apart your lips? We're gonna do some fun exercises that you parents can do with your kiddos at home. You and your little ones can cycle through the vowels starting with any letter of the alphabet. Should we start with R? We're gonna say all the vowels starting with the letter R. Are you ready? Ray. Ree. Rye. Row. Roo. Good job. Can you do the letter M with us? May. Me. My. Mo. Moo. Good job. If you practice that at home, kids, you'll get better at saying all the different sounds of the alphabet. Let's do some lip exercises now. We're gonna make our lips like the lips on a fish. Can you make them really tight into a little circle? Look, I'm a fishy. A kissy fishy. Now, let's practice doing the kissy fish face and keep our heads in the same spot, and we can move our lips in the direction of the fishies. I see a fishy over there. Let's move our lips in that direction. Oh, there's one over there. Another one. Whoa. Now, can you practice making your mouths big and small? Let's make our mouths really, really big. Oh, now let's make them really, really small. Whoa. That's a good lip exercise. We just had a lot of fun pretending to be fishies, remember? We made our kissy fish face. Now, we're gonna pretend to be lizards. And what do lizards do with their tongues? They stick them out. And they can catch ants with their tongues. I see some ants going across the screen. Should we stick our tongues and catch those ants? Stick your tongue out as far as you can to catch those ants down there. Mmm, tasty ants. We're really hungry lizards, aren't we? Stick your tongue out to catch an ant and suck it back in to eat him. Whoa, we're really hungry lizards, aren't we? Can you show me how you can move your lizard tongue from side to side? What about if there was an ant over there? Ooh, I got that ant. And what if there was an ant over there? I got that ant. And what if there was another ant over there? I got that ant. And what if there was an ant down there? Good job, little lizard. Whoa, my tongue's getting tired. That's why you should practice these at home, because the stronger your tongue is and the more ways that it can move, the easier it'll be for you to say words, huh, Miles? You know what else would be fun to do? What if we talked like a bear? What if we growled like a bear? Could you kids growl like a bear at home? What's your favorite kind of bear, Miles?
A Kodiak bear.
A Kodiak bear? We learned about Kodiak bears a few episodes ago, huh? What do Kodiak bears say? Roar. They also say grr. Can you say grr? Grr. What about you kids at home? Can you growl like a Kodiak bear? Grr. Pretending to make animal sounds is a great exercise to make different kinds of sounds and make your tongue strong. Well, kids and parents, we sure hope that you enjoyed this little educational and fun video on speech exercises. Hopefully, kids, it'll help you say your words a little bit better. And parents, hopefully, for those of you who have a child with a speech delay or a child who's struggling with their sounds, maybe these exercises can help them, just like they've helped Miles, huh? Can you tell the kids at home why you have a little bit of a hard time talking?
Doctor, I had to pull it out.
The doctor had to pull his tooth out, huh? And the medicine they gave him made it so that he had a hard time talking. So what did we do?
Practice.
We practice every day all of these exercises to help Miles talk a little bit better every day. And you can do the same thing. And we're not experts, we're not speech therapists, but we know that this helped Miles, and we hope it helps you and your little ones if you're a parent. You want to say goodbye to the kids at home?
Bye.
Bye. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Kit Explores.